that she's
I was
there and that
saying,
she's alive and in the game?
hermit crab. I saw it was coming out of the shell. I'm like, okay, are you just trying to get
Yeah.
up or are you switching? And then I looked to see
But
an
like, I
empty
love
shell
you.
and just a fucking naked hermit crab like running away. I said, oh no, that's not good. We gotta get you in a shell.
Yeah, yeah, Sack. I'm not gonna be lying though. I love you. You're awesome. Like,
Yeah, I know.
it's how it goes. Like, like I
That's
loved you from the moment when you reacted to my photo that I sent you. You were like, "Why does it take up my whole screen though?" Like, that's crazy. So like, ever since then, I was like, I'm hopelessly in love with this girl, and no
Oh
matter
my
what she says, I'm gonna just like follow her around. And then you didn't
Oh.
respond to me for a day, and I was like, she
Yeah,
must
no,
not
I
be
was
feeling
at
well.
work. No, I was
So
at work,
I
and
need
then
to
I
make
woke
sure
up
she's
this morning.
okay.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I
You
woke up
said
this
that you
morning
work at
feeling
Walmart.
sick as a. Yeah, I woke up feeling sick as shit.
Yeah.
6 in the morning. I go out and I go to bed on it.
Okay.
No, I get up and I go out to the couch because I'm feeling nauseous as hell. Usually the couch like helps. And all of a sudden,
Yeah.
fucking 10 o'clock, like 2 hours before my shift, I start fucking vomiting everywhere.
Okay, how
I
about
said,
now?
okay, I'll go back to
Yeah.
sleep for right now. Could not go back to sleep.
Yeah, that's
I was
bullshit.
just
Cause like
constant
I
vomiting.
met you, and then you were gone for a day, and I was like, she probably hates me, to be honest. She thinks you're a fucking
I don't
nigger.
hate.
And then I was like, wait a minute. Think about everything that she said to you. She clearly likes you. There must be something wrong, IRL. And then, yeah, then I was like, it's okay. So like, I think what happens is people like to predict things without knowing anything. So they're like, oh, they didn't talk to me for a day, so they must hate me. But like, in all honesty, you were feeling sick and you didn't feel well at all. So like, why? You were even mentioning as we were mid goon sesh that your heart was like racing and that your chest hurt. So I'm like, why would I expect you to just be okay the next
We were
day?
fucking.
Did you say
what?
mid
give her-
goon section? Did
Yeah,
you say mid
we were
goon
what?
section?
Yeah.
That
I followed
happened.
you back to the one room, and then you were
Did you
like,
say mid
I'm
goon
looking at the
section?
pictures you sent.
I am so
Us and
sorry.
Jason.
I am
I don't know what happened.
so.
Did
I'm
you say
so
mid
sorry.
goon session?
I'm so sorry. I was so fucking high that night. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I don't like the way you talk.
No, it's okay. Because what happened was I didn't drink yesterday and you weren't around, and then I drank today and you showed up. So I think if I drink alcohol, you show up. So now I'm gonna start getting fucking wasted every
No,
time.
don't become an alcoholic.
Just to hope. I'm not an alcoholic. I just think that drinking is cool. You know.
I would do edibles tonight, but
It's
I've been
like-
so fucking sick all day. I don't even
Yeah.
want to. Like, I'm not
No,
even
I
in the
get
mood to
you.
get high. I'm that sick. Did you just call me a fucking Jew?
Who called you, Jimmy?
I thought you called me a good Jew.
No, I didn't. I don't think there's such thing as a good Jew, actually. I'm not gonna lie.
I love you for that.
I think they're
I
all
love you for that.
corrupt. I think they're
You
all
wanna see my
corrupt
kibble?
faggots.
I'm like, shut the
Yeah,
fuck
sure.
up.
Hold on.
This person over here.
What was really crazy though was you were talking about the color of your pussy, and I thought you were gonna send me a naked photo, but you sent me the
No.
color of your pussy as a
Yes,
solid
I told
image.
you I have
And I
the
was
color
like-
of it. I have it as
And
like
I
a
was
solid color.
okay. Yeah, no, that's fine, and that's
thought
cool.
I was
But
joking?
then I send you a completely naked photo. Like, that's kind of sick, honestly. And I was like, yeah, let me just keep going. And then like, that's how it went, you know. Like, here's the issue though. Is when I'm wasted, I don't have a like moral compass. Like it just kind of skews to the left or right, and then it stays there. So right now, I'm like, fuck Jews, fuck niggers, you know. And that's just how it is.
Exactly.
But
I'm
like,
just always
fine.
like that, even when I'm sober, though.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You're more yourself when you drink. So if I
I don't know
say,
what's
like,
happening, but
honestly,
like one hand looks skinnier than the other. I'm
are you looking at your hands in real life or in VR?
yeah.
Because that's an issue.
Like, and it's weird because the one that gets suffocated by bracelets like every single fucking day looks skinnier than the other one. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
not
gonna be
even kidding.
honest. Were you
I'm not-
assaulted? Were you
Huh?
were you assaulted as a child? Like, did anything happen to you to fuck up your balance?
Oh, How'd you know?
Yeah.
How the f-
Well, because usually people who like me either like me because I'm older than them and they like are turned on by it, or they like me because
Ow.
they don't rationalize that I'm clearly fucked up, and they're just like, whatever, it's okay. So it's kind of
Yeah, I was
like,
abused and fucking
it
molested
sucks.
all my childhood, so.
But here's the thing, right? You don't have a victim mentality. You don't instantly walk in a room and are sad and are saying, I was raped as a kid. You're just yourself.
I
So
only
I think
say
there's
it
a
when
difference
someone
between
questions
that.
about it. Like, I'm not gonna go out there
Right.
into the fucking, like, public
There's
world and be like,
people-
oh yeah, when I was freshly 15, my ex raped me. Like, no, I'm not gonna fucking say that.
Yeah. There's people who walk in and the first thing they say is, yeah, I was raped as a teen and I now identify as a woman even though I'm a man.
No, I'm only
It's
gonna
just
do that
fucked
if
up.
someone, like, wonders why I am the way I am.
Yeah,
Like,
so like
If
freaking
someone
on a
comes
leash
up
by
to me and was
corn,
like,
you know?
oh, well, like, we like corn
Yeah,
out.
what's up?
And they're like, oh, why do you act
Nah,
like
you
this?
go
Like, I'll
on.
genuinely tell them why I think I act the way.
Yeah, because it's like the way that I act the way that I am is because I was taught at a young age that I don't matter, so I had to make myself matter. So I would do things more aggressive to stand out,
Good session.
and then it lended me to get kicked
Yo,
out of like school
Kim.
and shit. But like the issue that I have
Taken by my
is
trans girl.
when I walk up
Ew.
to somebody and I meet them for the first time, I'm like, hey man, that's a bowl full of kibble in a Hello Kitty bowl. That's fucking
I love my Hello
crazy.
Kitty.
But like, if I'm being dead serious, like that's
It tastes really
cool.
good.
Like it's cool that you eat out of that. Like it doesn't matter what it is. The fact that you do that is cool. So like, don't be a pussy. Smoke some weed, right? Like I don't smoke weed because it doesn't affect me. And the people are like, no, you haven't had this shit. You haven't had this shit. Issue is, I don't have a tolerance for weed or whatever. Like I have a high tolerance or whatever. So when people say like smoke weed, it doesn't do anything.
Oh crap,
When
I had.
drink,
Sorry.
but when I
fucking love
drink,
smoke. I
right,
actually come over.
it instantly fucks me up. So that's why I drink over talking or like smoking weed. Because if I were to smoke weed today, it wouldn't do anything for me. And I think that's just true. Hold on. Let me see if my
It's
words
my
work.
tail.
There, do you see them?
Thing is, I was like just actively walking around with a collar on and the start of panic. Took like all my gear off.
Yeah, but that's on purpose, but okay.
See, I can still type. That's how you know I'm not completely blacked out. I said, I love you, you're amazing, like,
I
honestly.
could read.
And I mean that, because if I was saying different shit than you see, then you'd know I'm fucking gone. But like, you have a cool body type, you know? Like, you have cool hands, you have cool
I have
things
cool
that you
hand.
do. Like,
You just.
yeah, I can see your hand in the
What the
photo.
fuck do I?
you
Yeah,
know?
'cause it's covering my. How the fuck do I reply to that?
Just say
How do
what
you
you
reply to
think
what?
and
How do you
feel.
reply to what?
I
I'm
mean,
good at replying.
you've
tons of
seen me
times.
naked. You have a response.
Yeah, you're right.
Wait, what?
It's
Yo.
kind of biased, you know? Like, what happens is when I'm wasted, I don't have any filter, but when I am not wasted, I still have no filter. But I also select what I say because I'm thinking about it ahead of time.
Fucking love
That's
Linkin
why
Park.
I ended
Oh
up
my
talking-
God.
That's why I talked about, like, sending dick pics to AI and getting them rated, because I don't give a shit if someone knows I did that. Like, what are you gonna do about it? Like, it happened. Like, you know? Here's the thing, Linkin Park makes great music. Chester Bennington was an amazing person,
Fucking
but
love
when
Chester,
you think
dude.
about it, yeah, when you think about it in terms of what their lyrics are, and you focus on it, it kind of makes you, like, have a certain mindset. If you listen to the song, I'm lost in these memories, hiding behind my own disillusion, you're kind of like, you're realizing how he feels, but it might make you feel that way as well, you know? So like saying it's like, you know, and then, you know, I can't take this damage anymore, it doesn't matter
I fucking love Linkin Park. Like,
Yeah, it's
I'm
like,
still like
I am
technically
the
going through a
disrespect,
breakup in a way, so like Linkin Park is getting me
but I
fucking
can't tell
through it.
I am what I want you to want, what I want you to feel, but I can't help
Now,
do. I
question:
can't help
puppy ears or kitty ears?
I think you're more of a puppy because it says I'm a puppy, you know?
Shut up.
And like when I think of you, I think about yanking your tail up and fucking you in the ass. So like, I guess you could be a cat, but like a dog is more realistic for that case.
I
You give off
sincerely
you give off
apologize
puppy
if there are
energy.
children in here.
No, it's okay. Like, I think kids need to hear stuff to be exposed to it.
Oh, I fucking
You know,
love
like-
Chester.
He is, because you hear him, he goes,
I hate the new Linkin Park. I hate the new Linkin Park.
Anymore. Don't turn your back on me. Yeah, I won't be no time now. Damage anymore. Don't turn your back on me. No, I mean, he's like, he says a lot of like emphasis on shit, you know? Yeah. Oh, oh, you got essential action. I'm fried.
Oh my god, I got a little
You know what I
skirt.
mean? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's cool though.
When I
like,
first broke up with my boyfriend, I was on my way home from work. I was so fucking
Yeah.
emotional listening to Linkin Park. I fucking cried scream. Don't know how to do that. Been wanting
here's
to.
the issue. Like, I listened to music that was like really emotional, and then I wondered why I was feeling depressed. It's like the more you indulge in stuff that puts you down, you're gonna feel down. But at the end of the day, I think you one step closer to the edge. You know what I mean? Like, it's a cool
Well, that's
song,
just
but like
typical.
at the end of the day, like, I guess it kind of feels like if you listen to music, no matter what the feeling is, you're forcing yourself to feel that way. So if it's a positive song, you're like, I want to feel happy. I think you should feel how you feel, and if it happened to meet up with the song, it happened. If someone's like, I'm an avid Joji listener, right? That just means that you're a raped loser, and you listen to songs about being a victim. And it's kind of fucked up, because that's a lot of
You have
like
a thing
the
for
Park songs
victims. You
too.
mention them a lot.
Well, because that's a mindset that I hate. Because if you're a victim mindset, it means that you're always the person that needs attention and to be cared for. If that makes sense.
Look at
So
my
if you
boots.
listen to One Step Closer to the Edge, right? Take me one step closer to the edge and I'm about to break. You know what I mean? It's like, it proves that you have a mental, like, disability almost, or like a frail mental state of mind. But like, I think you can listen to the song without feeling the exact way that the person who wrote it felt. But it's hard because you're listening to what they said, you know? Sometimes
It's like, it's just my
I
music
didn't
face.
know. Sometimes I feel like you should go. Don't say, forget our memory. You know what I mean? Like, if you hear that, you're kind of like, you're putting yourself in a relationship that you don't like. I don't know. It's not that music is bad for people, but certain music will put you down even if it doesn't intend to. Because you're putting yourself in a bad mindset, I think.
I'm so fucking pretty big right now.
No, come here.
It's
Like,
funny because you're
the Used is
talking
a
about
prime
like
example.
the mindset behind music, and I'm just fucking pretty pink over here.
No, it's okay. I love you still. You're so awesome. But like, there's a band called The Used, and all their songs is about being a loser. So how are you gonna listen to that and then feel like anything other than a loser? You know what I mean? They're like small, simple, safe price. Twice a week and carry me with all
Today
my
we're
regret.
interviewing a guy that was talking about
I
goon
regret that I'm a
sessions.
color, and I kill myself, and I want to fucking die because I hate my life, and I'm a fucking loser, and I'm a faggot, and I want to
Real.
fuck men. Like, how are you gonna
What?
listen to that song and not feel like a faggot? You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to really gain anything
no,
from
come
it, you know? Wait, this person
I'm
named
done.
Gothic Rose
I'm
have
scared.
left. But like, here's the dead serious truth. If you listen to anything I say, listen to this, right? It's hard to be okay when you're listening to music that's sad, because what you're hearing is
This shit
something
is
that is
not
sad
sad.
over and over again,
Some questions.
and it's hard to be okay.
Slut.
I've given up. I'm sick of feeling. Tell me